Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This episode's going to be called Plan A. So we found some fish fishing a tournament the day before this video, but the conditions were just not ideal. And we just couldn't set on the fish. We had a lot of high winds, but I could see them on the scope. And I knew that there was a ton of fish in the area. We did catch some trout out of these fish, and that kind of spooked me at first. But we stayed true to the area and ended up catching a pretty decent bag of smallmouth. So I gained a lot of confidence in this area. And I called one of my buddies and said, hey, the conditions are going to be right tomorrow. And I think that we could go down and catch a pretty good bag of fish. So here's the video. I'll chime in from time to time, just giving you guys a breakdown of what's going on, kind of what I'm looking for, and why I'm looking for it.
Yeah, that's big. Maybe a big trout. If it ain't, it's a big one. God almighty. Oh, that is big. Oh,
it's a big
man.
bass. It's a big bass.
That's a big one, dude.
Stay up here till it's wore out and done.
Yeah, it's a big one. Oh, one more.
Alright guys, so what you guys are about to see is a big mistake. We were following a bait ball and I ended up getting a little bit too close to it. It wasn't a very big bait ball, but the center of it was just, the intensity in the middle was crazy. So we kind of figured that there were bass in the bait, and we were just throwing our baits in and just letting it sit in that very middle of the bait ball. And yep, I got bit, and one ended up running me into the trolling motor. So I paid the price on that, and yeah, it was probably a big one. I'll at least say it was, but we don't ever know. So here it is, guys. We have found another bait ball. Again, it's not a big one, but the center of it was very, very just solid. And kind of what we had figured out was when it was very solid, they were pushing the bait. They were pushing the bait balls really fast. If they weren't in the bait, You know, the bait balls were kind of scattered and they weren't moving around very much. But where they were daggone just plumb bright, solid green, we knew that there were fish in them because they were just moving really fast and we were just chasing them
I
around.
think it's a big one.
I got bit twice, maybe 3 times in that clip right there. And my buddy ends up catching a pretty good one. And again, he just threw it in that bait ball. We were just letting it sit in there, just kind of twitching the rod around a little bit, and the fish were doing the rest.
That'll do.
That'll call. Number 5 goes.
I had one knocking the.
I was gonna say, goddamn, you had to have him. It's swimming good. That's a pretty good one too.
Is it?
Yeah. Hell, I never felt him bite.
Insert bad word here too.
Way up high. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one, buddy. Oh.
Don't jump, you fucker.
That's a big one.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Oh man.
God almighty! That's gotta be a PB.
Oh!
Alright, we gotta go.
Alright. I get trap. Fight like a trap.
Oh my god! Oh, that's a boat!
He had it. Look how pretty that son
Hell yeah, I want a picture. Well, hold him up to the camera first.
Got out the old eagle claw. Gonna put him on a stringer and take him back home to Mamaw. Oh, that's how you do it. I'm going to finish that big and use the top. Yeah.
You got a sack of him today.
There he is. Another good one. That'll help. I don't know if he will or not. That's him. That's him.
Yeah, he's 3 at least.
I think he's bigger than that, dude. Yeah, he's big.
That's gonna do it, dude. If we catch another big one, we call that 3 pounder.
I don't think he's big.
He might call
It's a
it.
trout.
Yep. Can I take a picture of this one, Brad?
Yeah, that's the stuff I don't want to flip him.
Easy fucker. Done fed. I've caught them, every single one of them on this hook. The big one.
I think this is a big one. Yeah.
Yep. Just wear him out. Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have 21 if we can get him. Bang right in the net.
Heck yeah, dude.
Another 4.
You don't get them like this.
That's a pretty good one. Come off. So 3 though.
So here's why the video was called Plan A, guys. Usually when you go out fishing, you've got that Plan A, but usually you have to go Plan B, Plan C, Plan D, and sometimes even Plan E and F. I've been all the way through the alphabet before and just couldn't make them bite. And today it just seemed like Plan A was the key. We trusted our gut and just stayed in this area we stayed for 8 hours. The only gas we used was to run to this spot. And, you know, it's, again, rarely it works out that way. So I know that it's time that you guys want to hear what we caught them on. Here it is, the Yum FFS Minnow in a 5-inch. I think the deal with the 5-inch today was it just had a little more drawing power, it seemed. We threw the mooch minnow and some other smaller baits, and we got some bites on it, but it just seemed like the bigger bait was the ticket. And those were being thrown on a 3/16, a quarter, and we even threw a half today for those deeper fish. We caught some of the fish today in 10 foot of water. We caught them in 50 foot of water. It just, they were everywhere in the water column. We didn't see any deeper than about 50, 55 foot, but we were holding the boat and we were upwards of 150 foot of water sometimes, but they were just cruising, and we chased those fish all day long. And yep, Plan A was the ticket today. I appreciate you guys watching. Give us a like, give us a share, and give us some love. I appreciate you guys.
He ain't gonna help us.